Evening, guys. How are we doing? Hope you're good. What's going on? How's your day been? I think it must be nearly 8 o'clock now. Getting into the habit of doing this second live feed in the evening. Just kind of squeezing it in to the missus's happiness that I'm doing it. So let me know how your day's been. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what's happening. How's it going? So we're going to be talking about how difficult it is to find some purpose. And I'm going to give you kind of a little scenario that I set some guys who are doing a challenge of mine today. And, you know, it really got them thinking in some of the messages that we exchanged. So if you're here, do me a favour. Just drop me, just press the blue button, the blue thumb button. So I know that you're here. It kind of comes up and it tells me how many people are on. And let me know you're here. How's it going, Esther? How's it going, Simon? How's it going, Chris? How are you all doing? We're going to get into this in a minute. We're just letting this boost up a little bit so I can actually talk to people. I hope you're all good. There you go. Cool. Yeah, good. We're starting to run. So listen, everyone, most people know that I run the Brotherhood Challenge, the Brotherhood Programme right now. And it's something that I work with on guys, dads, for the long-term fitness. Esther, you had a brilliant day, mate. Absolutely brilliant. It was blind. I can't believe he's 11. So, you know, the Brotherhood is about developing guys and fitness, health and mindset. And, you know, the guys are doing really well. But I also run like a 5-day challenge to really challenge dads to get off their backside and reignite the fire in the belly. Really get some sort of vision about where they want to go with their lives, get some direction, get some motivation. And I set them daily tasks. And this morning I set a daily task and asked the guys what their purpose was. You know, what is your purpose in life? And you know what? A lot of guys messaged me and said it was one of the hardest questions that they faced in a long time, because it really just got them thinking all day. You know, I asked this morning, I did a live feed just before I do my live feeds on the Dad's Coach page. And when I literally just said, hey, so what's your purpose? What's your reason for being here? Why do you wake up in the morning? Now, I think for an awful lot of guys, including myself when I was in that period in my life, a lot of people lacked purpose. A lot of people lack purpose. And I lacked purpose. When I lacked purpose, I had no motivation, I had no why, I had no drive, I had no fire in the belly. And I think when we find purpose, it makes us look a little bit deeper into ourselves and makes us think a little bit more about ourselves. And the world is a chaotic place and it's trying to make sense of that chaos. I know, Greg, it's really tough. You know, it took me, when I left the Marines in 2011, if I'm honest, it's taken me nearly 6.5 years to find my purpose. And you know, don't get me wrong, when I left and then I squared myself away, I knew my purpose was my kids. I knew it was the kids. So, you know, I knew that in that respect, but I feel like there was something more, or there is something more. And it's very difficult because maybe we don't think about what the core purpose is. Do we wake up to be a better dad? Do we wake up to be a better boss? Do we wake up to be make more of a legacy? And I think what my purpose every single day is to wake up and create a legacy that will last the next 20, 30, 40 years. And in two respects, I mean legacy. I mean a legacy as in a father to my 3 children, and making sure I leave that legacy and leave my mark on the world through my children and my values and my morals and the things that I think about and how they handle people and how they handle themselves. And on the other respect is that leaving a legacy to men around the world to realise that they are worth much more than they feel that they are, and to make them realise that they can achieve so much more than they are achieving right now. Some men won't give a fuck. Like, you know, some of the negative fuckwits that we get on here, and I understand that, and I won't always be the right guy for so many people, but for the guys that want to listen, for the guys that want to improve themselves, I want to leave my legacy on those guys in the way that I think and the way that I see life and the way that I see you rolling out your life, and see how much more you can achieve than you think you can, and how much more confident you should be than you are. And I guess leaving a legacy in terms of you being inspired to be the best version of yourself. And I think for me, that's my purpose. It goes on a little bit, but there's two forms of that. There's my own personal side, and there's my own, I don't even think of this as a career. It's almost just something I'm passionate about. And, I have to really dig down deep before I start asking people. I have to think about it myself. Now, not a lot of people will be into it. I'm either going to hit, you're either going to sort of resonate with me, or you're not. And the people that don't, they can go and do whatever they want to do and resonate with other people. And the people that resonate with me, with the people that I want to work with. I don't want to, work with the people that I don't get on with, or who don't see the values of what I talk about. I just keep it simple. We keep it real. And somebody really made me laugh today, because they sent me a message and said, your stuff's really inspiring, and I'm really surprised because you're not a meathead, quiffed meat fucker head, or something like that, which was really really made me laugh. It's something along the lines, but it was a nice message. It was just the way he said it. But I think you've got to look at what you want to achieve. And I think when we understand what our purpose is and why it makes us get up in the morning. It makes us want to get up at 4:30 in the morning. I get up at 4:30 because I want a better life for my kids. They deserve a bigger house. My partner deserves a bigger house. And we deserve, their own rooms. The kids share their bunk beds. So my purpose is to wake up, leave a legacy, and build a career so that they can have their own rooms. And I can teach them the values. I watch my son, who watches me talking to you like this stuff, and he likes to be involved. And he might want to do something like this when he's older. Look at Alba, and she's so fun and so happy, and it's like leaving a legacy for her and my oldest daughter as well, and making sure that they all have the right values. And you have to look at what's important to you and what your values are as a individual. Every single value, every single purpose will be different, but each one will be, I think, in terms of being a dad, will have something to do with their family, because it's the most important thing to them, right? It's the most important thing to you. And that's why fitness is important. That's why mindset is important. That's why nutrition is important. Because if you're going to leave a legacy, you need to be around. You need to set the example. You need to be the role model. They look up to you, and they look up to all the habits and routines that you implement in your life. And if they're seeing you being positive, there's a guy here, I think Steve Thompson, he might be on, and his son posted up on his page saying how proud of his daddy was, because Steve's in the Brotherhood. He's lost something like a couple of stone, 2 or 3 stone. He looks completely different, and his boy posted up, and I thought that was brilliant. That is awesome, because Steve there is leaving a legacy. He's inspiring his own son. He's really showing an example. He's a role model. And I think, that's what our role is, all right? And I think that all comes underneath health and wellness, fitness, lifestyle, mindset, and all of those things. And it creates a purpose. So I just say to you, what is your purpose? Think about it. It might take you a year to figure out what it is. It's taken me long enough to figure out what mine is. And I just wanted to share that with you. So listen, have a great night. We'll see you in the morning, fresh and ready to go for 5:30. See you then.